If you're watching this video, there's a very high likelihood that you are trying to learn how to better reduce stress in your life, whether that's your reactions to very stressful situations or just general stress that you have throughout your day. One of the most science-backed and easiest ways to reduce your stress, improve your cognitive function, decrease your likelihood for all-cause mortality, and lose more weight while burning more fat is simply just walking. If you're feeling really anxious right now, maybe it's finals week for you like it is for me, or if you're just feeling generally stressed about life, I think this video is going to be a perfect video for you. I'm not going to throw up a bunch of pictures and studies up on the screen, although I am going to touch on some studies. I'm just going to talk to you, and if you want to just put your phone in your pocket, maybe come on a walk with me, or just throw your phone on your desk next to your bed and just lay down and listen. I think this is going to be a very helpful video for you. Alright, so here are some fun facts on why you should be getting in those 10,000 steps a day that everybody talks about. So, the Center for Biotechnology Information came out with a meta-analysis in 2022 about how walking only 10,000 steps a day can lower your likelihood of all-cause mortality by about 50%. All-cause mortality, simply put, is just dying prematurely. So that could be anything like diabetes to a stroke or a heart attack. So those are some amazing benefits, but you might be thinking to yourself, 10,000 steps a day, that sounds like a lot. But in reality, it's probably not as much as you think it is. If you're walking a decent amount, maybe during school or at work or just during your normal day-to-day life, you're probably getting in a decent amount of steps, right? And so if you just walk another 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes after dinner, then you're probably going to be near that 10,000 mark, maybe even way above. And maybe you're walking way more than you realized. Maybe you're already really physically fit and you get in your 10,000 steps a day. Or you're just looking for a short-term stress reliever that you can go to whenever something goes really wrong in your life. A study in Frontiers of Psychology published in 2019 found that going on a short walk in nature, kind of similar to the one that I'm on right now, lowered cortisol levels in the body, therefore reducing stress by a significant amount. Cortisol being a key hormone in your body that, when reduced, also helps reduce stress by a lot. Walking stimulates the release of endorphins such as dopamine and serotonin, which help elevate your mood and also combat stress. So the craziest part about that study is it was a randomized controlled trial in 2009, and what they did with their participants is they had them do medium intensity exercise for only 10 minutes. So that means you can reduce your stress on a chemical level inside of your own body in about half the time it takes to watch your favorite show. As we all know, in recent years, depression and anxiety rates have skyrocketed. In 2012, a study found that only walking 3 times a week in the outdoors helped reduce the anxiety and depression levels significantly. Overthinking is something that I believe a lot of people nowadays also struggle with. In 2015, researchers from Stanford University found that subgonal prefrontal cortex activity was significantly lowered when simply just walking in nature. So if you've ever been on a walk outside in nature and thought to yourself, wow, I feel really calm and like my brain has some order to it and I can really think straight, that's because you literally can. Going on a short walk in nature literally prevents you from overthinking. Now, I could make an hour, 2-hour long video just talking about the benefits of getting better sleep. But a lot of people don't really talk about how getting a little bit of walking in during your day can improve your sleep dramatically. In 2019, the National Sleep Foundation found that individuals that are active or even just walk fairly consistently get much better sleep nightly than individuals who didn't. And we know that the quality of your sleep is directly tied to how stressed out you are in your day-to-day life. The final thing that I want to touch on before I let you guys go is those 10,000 steps a day that I was talking about burns around 400 to 1,000 calories, depending on plenty of factors. But 400 to 1,000 calories, for a lot of people, that could be a whole meal. So it's going to be a lot easier for you to lose weight if that's your goal. So it's the next day, and I just quickly wanted to talk about how you can practically apply walking into your life. I believe that the arbitrary number of 10,000 is kind of arbitrary, exactly as it sounds. The exact number isn't as relevant as finding a goal that you can set for yourself consistently and that you can hit as consistently as possible. You're not going to hit it every single day, but as much as you possibly can, and that you really enjoy. So if that number is anywhere in between 7,000 to 18,000 steps, I think you're well in the green. Yeah, and I also think people overthink where they're walking a lot. I don't think it really matters. I think getting your steps in is the most important part. I think being out in nature is extremely beneficial, as we've talked about. But I think walking anywhere, like it could be Target or just walking around your neighborhood with your dogs or your cats or, I don't know, whatever animals go on walks. I think that's all going to be super beneficial. I also think walking on a treadmill in your house where you're not really scanning the environment as much is also still very, very beneficial for not only the cardio benefits and the weight loss benefits, but it's still going to release a lot of your endorphins. So just try to get consistent with it and just try to progress and be better every day and just have a lot of fun with it. I also just want to say thank you to anybody who made it this far in this video. And I also just want to say thank you to my teacher, Miss Heinrich, for giving us this assignment. Researching for this assignment and learning a lot more about walking and the stress benefits and the cardio benefits of it has been a lot of fun. And I hope my video and my classmates' videos can affect and improve a lot of other people's lives. So thank you guys for watching and have a fantastic rest of your